Good evening, everyone. This is Kara Prophet from Parkersburg, West Virginia. I'm coming to you at a time where we've had rain all day, and that rain is starting to transition into sleet. Now, you may be asking me, what is sleet compared to snow? Why are there two separate things? If you think of the atmosphere as like part of a sandwich, the upper part is going to be snow. Now, in some cases, like we're having now, you have a middle section, think of the meat part on a hamburger, or something like that, that is warmer and above freezing than the bottom bun part of the hamburger that is above freezing. So up here you start at snow, then that snow melts, then it gets to the below freezing part as it gets closer to the ground and hits the ground, and that's what causes sleet. Now, in the case of snow, you start up out here as snow, and it just goes all the way through and we get snow. Now, one very important thing, I talked to a friend of mine in Lancaster, Ohio, and he said it is icy, it's dangerous, and it, just not to be out on the road whatsoever, because it's just too dangerous to be out there. There's multiple accidents from what I'm hearing, farther west in Ohio. So please don't be out even here. There's a truck going by our car right now, but I've heard and seen very, very few. We're also dealing with some fog. You might see a cell phone tower blinking. You can see some fog with that. And I just can't emphasize how important it is to stay off the roads, especially once this transitions into all sleet, and it's going to. We're right at that 32, 33 mark, and this is starting to be more sleet. Now, even walking, it's very easy to slip. I actually was doing a shot not too long ago, and I was carefully walking and, stepped in a little piece of ice and down I went. Now, imagine walking carefully, kind of like I'm doing right now. I'm really careful about where I'm stepping. Of course, there's gravel under me, but if you're just walking and you're paying attention and you're just moving at that speed, and it's enough to slide to where you could potentially get hurt, I'm okay, but I could have gotten hurt from that slide. Imagine, even if you're doing 25 miles per hour in a car, what could possibly happen. If you hit ice, you lose control. I don't care how long you've been driving or how good you are driving on snow and wintry conditions. If you hit ice, there is nothing you can do with it. You just slide. Now, if you do hit ice because you absolutely have to be out, just steer toward it. That's the advice that I give you. If you do have to be out, but please just leave the roads open to professionals like police, the fire department, the paramedics, first responders, and others who absolutely have to be out on the road. Limit, make sure that you're communicating with family so that if there should be a power outage, which is a possibility, we're hoping that there won't be many, or hopefully none, but if the power does go out and, communication becomes difficult, which we're not expecting this, but, let your family know you're okay, especially if you're spread out through different places. But just let everybody know where you are, that you're okay, you're safe, and you're in. This is a mega storm, as I'm calling it, all the way from Texas, all the way here. This is going to be moving from Ohio now into West Virginia and farther south throughout the state of West Virginia, all the way impacting Charleston and Beckley and Logan into Wyoming County, which is the far south near Princeton and Bluefield, which we'll see a little bit of this. Now, the farther south you go in the state, the less you're going to see, and it will be overnight into the early morning hours before you see that. So just wanting to give you a caution. Please stay home, stay safe, and have a great night. Best that you can. Curl up with a book, watch TV. The Olympics are on, so I'd recommend just staying in, staying safe, watching the Olympics, and I will continue giving you reports, either like the live reports or just through my page, type in with pictures and things of that nature. But in the meantime, Kara Prophet reporting from Parkersburg, West Virginia.